POD K8 3.0 knee braces. These are a result of 5 years of development and testing. I'm going to give you an update on the new features of this knee brace, but first, why would you use knee braces over something like a knee guard or a knee pad? So knee braces are all about the most protection possible. With a knee guard or a knee pad, you're looking at impact protection, but a knee brace exceeds that. Now the POD K8 3.0, it does have level 2 CE rated impact protection on the knees, but you're getting more than that. Not only are you getting impact protection, you're getting hyperextension protection here. So with 134 degree range of motion this way, you can stop it at 5 degrees, 10 degrees, 20 degrees, etc. So you're avoiding hyperextension. And that is a big factor for people buying knee braces, is to avoid hyperextension. Another thing is lateral protection this way and twisting. These are all things that you won't get in a knee guard or a knee pad, but with a knee brace, especially the POD K8, the knee brace is a really good package for people who have had existing knee injuries, but also people who are pushing the boundaries in terms of their riding ability, and the risk of coming off their bike goes up pretty exponentially. Now, you're also getting a synthetic ligament in the side of the knee here, on both sides actually. Now, the reason they have this ligament in there is so it'll absorb the impact for you. Often, in a bad enough accident, this synthetic ligament will snap. It is doing that in place of your own ligament. It's absorbing that energy, it's taking the force, it's snapping for you and avoiding the injury to yourself. When you do get to that limit of hyperextension, it's dampened, it's nice and soft. You can feel it, it's gradual, but it will stop you instead of being very rigid. And I think that is a big component of this knee brace. All the gray areas of this knee brace are conformable. Here, up on the thigh here. They've done this on purpose to be adaptive to the fit to your own leg, and it makes it so much easier to wear on the bike all day because it's not too rigid, it's much lower profile than their previous models. Going back to knee guards and knee pads, these are the most common options for adventure riders, but while knee braces are most popular in motocross and enduro riding, there's a big place for them in adventure riding. With adventure bikes, often you're riding a machine that's more than 200 kilograms. And when you're putting your leg down or you're coming off the bike, that weight is bearing onto your knee. And with that extra weight, knee injuries are very common. I've personally worn PODS for 3 years now. And when you start wearing them, it feels almost weird to not wear them on the bike because you know the level of support you're getting, not just protection, but support. Standing on the bike, putting your legs down in uneven surfaces, it makes it a lot more comfortable with knee braces because you know that although you're on a big machine, it allows you to go off-road and be more comfortable pushing your limits when you know you have a medical grade knee brace on your knee. Now, some of the changes for the new POD K8 3.0 knee brace. Well, as I mentioned before, conformable. The whole knee brace is conformable, which is something I really, really love and I'm really excited to try. Another thing, the adjustment inside the knee is almost the same in terms of it gives you a lot of adjustment for your own size, but they've moved away from Velcro and these inserts are now clip-ins. As you can see here, they clip in, they're solid, they won't move around after days of use. And you still have different options for size. In here, we've got the thinner ones, you've got some thicker ones, and they even have extra inserts to go on top. So when looking at the conformability of this brace, you can see that the bottom is very adaptable, and that's because everyone's legs are very differently shaped. This allows the brace to conform over your leg no matter what shape you are. And up the top here, you've got a bit more forged carbon because your muscles are a bit softer and more flexible anyways, but they still give you this conformability on the thigh. So when you are tightening the strap down, it'll bend around your leg and give you a nice tight fit. Now, with the extra range of motion being 134 degrees, coming from 118 degrees, that means that all this adaptable material is really important. Sometimes with a knee brace, when you bend your knee far enough, it'll push up on your pants. This has been reduced with all this conformable material. It's very soft, very flexible, and especially in the knees. Now, this is the first knee brace to exceed the global CE2 level rating of impact protection. So don't worry, even though we're focused on hyperextension and lateral protection, you're still getting the best possible impact protection on the market. These knee braces run from small all the way to 2XL. I found the size chart is very accurate. Just make sure when you are measuring your knee, measure with a straight leg at the widest part of your knee. If you are having any trouble, you can come into the store, we'll use our little tool and we can fit you up. The POD KA 3.0s are available at adventuremoto.com.au or come into our Sydney or Brisbane stores and we'll size you up.